What's up, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs? Welcome to your tarot reading here at the Intuitive Teacup. Please come into this tarot reading with an open heart and an open mind. Take only what resonates and release the rest. Trust your own intuition above all else because you are accountable and responsible for all your own actions and decisions. Now let's set the intention to get Sagittarius some clear, helpful, insightful messages wherever they are at on their spiritual path. We're going to be talking about who or what is coming into you, and about halfway, 3/4 of the way through, we're going to talk about career, money, and finances, so stick around for those messages too. Really quick before I start, I just want to express so much gratitude to my Sagittarius gang. You guys showed up for me in the last video, like numbers above and beyond all the rest of the signs, so thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I love you guys. I love reading for Sag. Even though I'm always way too wordy, I appreciate you guys showing up for me and showing your love. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Sagittarius, who or what's coming in for Sagittarius this week? What is their person showing up as? A little indecisive, or they're trying to sneak back into your DMs. What are their plans with Sag? What are the plans they have for Sagittarius? They want justice. They want the truth. It could be that they're trying to get the truth out of you. It's like they don't know where you stand, and so they're trying to they're doing a little fact finding on what transpired or what's going down, or if this is someone who you dated once or twice, they're checking up on your social. They're like, what are they up to? All right. What are they thinking, or what are they communicating to Sag? They're thinking, I'm just as good as you are. The Empress. No, I'm just kidding. They want to treat you well, in theory, with the Empress. They're thinking good, beautiful, lush thoughts about what this could be. I think this is a card of potential, but maybe things haven't the Empress symbolically is like a flower. It's like it's taken root, but it hasn't necessarily blossomed yet. So I think this person sees potential in you, but I almost get the idea, Sag, that they're questioning where you stand. And that's why their plans is to get the truth. It could be that they do want to establish some sort of quote-unquote contract with you. Maybe this is a career reading, but, marriage contract or loosey-goosey terms, like date you. They may want to make something more official with the Justice card. And then emotionally, where are they at with Sagittarius? I just heard, oh boy. Where are they at emotionally? They want forward movement with their emotions. They feel swept off their feet. I think they're kind of in this... I'm getting Buddy the Elf vibes. I'm in love, and I don't care who knows it. That feels very like this, but then what they're showing up as, they don't read that way. To look at them, you wouldn't know that. There's very Scorpio energy coming through here of they have sort of this armor on. They have sort of this shield that deflects what they're actually feeling or thinking. Yeah, I keep wanting to hear, I keep hearing lush thoughts. And I know that's a weird thing to say, but it's they dream about you. They sort of envision what it would be like to be your friend or to be in your life or to ask you out or to, live with you. It's they dream about you. They see you as, and I don't mean to make this tacky or superficial, but they kind of see you as the golden ticket. They see you as a prize. And again, I don't mean that in the icky way. I mean that as you dazzle them. There's something very magical about you. They're they want to be around that energy. They want to be around your vibe. So in regards to this situation specifically, how is Sagittarius showing up? Are they meeting the vibe here? So, okay, you both have 7. So you're both thinking about this, or you're both kind of wavering energy on the fence, maybe in and out. You may be wondering if this person is going to message you. Emotionally, they want to. And then, so does Sagittarius have plans to do anything with this person, or what are their plans or goals with this person? All right, 6 of Cups. So 6 of Cups to me is either you want to revisit something from the past, which may or may not involve this person. In fact, that was like your last reading, wasn't it, on my channel? It was all about the past. If it's not that, it's that you want to keep it light and sweet and cute. You're not necessarily looking to I'm wanting to use these gestures, but you're not necessarily looking to make this a sexual connection yet. It's kind of you're wanting to keep it cute and sweet and maybe a little bit surface level. This is a good cuddle card. Let's cuddle. It's cute. It's children. I don't think you're necessarily looking to make this anything complicated. That's sort of the vibe I get from this so far. Or you're thinking about a past connection. So then, in regards to this connection right here, and maybe this is the past, I don't know, take it if it resonates. What is Sagittarius thinking? What's going on in the mental sector? Are they having lush thoughts as well? I don't know why I'm getting that phrase, but what are they thinking or communicating? What's going on in the mental sector for Sagittarius? Not my greatest communicator card. It is Moon in Sagittarius, though. So I think it's very internalized energy for you right now. You're not vocalizing a lot, but you're holding on to something that you see a lot of value in. And I think you're hoping someone makes an offer to you. Or, yeah, I think this has to do with the past. I think there may have been a situation with someone where there was a lot of, again, maybe this is related. There was a lot of potential, but it didn't take off in the way you had hoped. In which case, wounded warrior, maybe you have a little pangs in your heart about what went down or what transpired. Maybe you got a little bit hurt in the process. But that being said, you still hold the situation, the person, the relationship in very high regard, and you want to add to it. This isn't something you want to up and abandon because, again, it's like 10 of Pentacles. It's like, this is like, again, like I'm wanting to say things that sound tacky, but I don't mean them that. It's like you see them as the golden ticket or the $1 million idea. Did I just say meal? I don't know why that's coming through. Sorry. You see them as like, wow, like, damn, this is what I want. And not only that, I want to keep adding to it. Something about joint finances or joint bank accounts may be coming through here too. So I don't know. I'm wondering, are you with this person, or is there discussion about moving towards marriage? If that's the case, there's a couple different storylines coming through. You're not vocalizing it, but you're thinking about who or what you want to invest in. The thing is, I already think I think you know exactly who you want to invest with. I think you're questioning if it's reciprocated or if they want to invest with you in a similar way. And guys, maybe this is a career reading for you. Again, I'm just going to pose that with all the money and contract cards. So let's see how you're feeling emotionally. In terms of what's coming up here, how is Sagittarius feeling? What is the emotional truth behind it? What is the emotional truth behind this for Sagittarius? What's going on in the feeling sector for Sagittarius? The Ace of Wands. All right, kinetic, sparkle, magic. And interestingly enough, that is like a very passionate kind of sexy card, if you will, which is an interesting dynamic. So let's look at this. What we're lacking here, for the most part, I'm not saying it's void of it, but we don't have a lot of air. We don't have a lot of swords. So there isn't a lot of communication. However, these are two very strong cards of communication, the Ace of Wands and the Eight of Wands, but it's coming up in the emotional sector. So it's like, I'm wanting to use all these like heady concepts. Hold on, give me a second. I think you both are hoping the other person communicates. That's what I think. I also think you guys are rereading texts or going back over notes or replaying conversations in your head that have an emotional weight to them or an emotional trigger. I do think you desire this person. All right, let's go through this one more time. Why is this person showing up as the Seven of Swords, please? Because they're not sure. Someone here is on the fence about you then. And so again, are they on the fence because they don't know what they want? I don't think that's true, because what they're thinking about you is a lot of like, again, lush thoughts. They see you as like, they put you up on a pedestal. They hold you in high regard. Emotionally, they want forward movement. Here's the thing. Can they not do that because they're already married or in a contract with someone else? Is that why the options are coming through? Or is it vice versa? Can this person not connect with you even though they want to and they really like you because they know that you're married or that you have a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, or responsibilities that are constricting your ability for things to take off? Again, couple messages coming through here. The goals and desires for Sagittarius specifically, they're strong. I think they want a stronger relationship with you. The truth of the matter is that they're attracted to you, and that is impacting their goals and how they want to build their own future and build forward. Why are thoughts the Empress? Again, if for some of you, their thoughts are like, does Sagittarius have another man or another woman? There's something, and I don't think that's the case for most of you, but that is coming up a tiny little bit. I just have to be honest. Why is the Empress coming through in the thoughts? For some of you, it's like they want you to treat them better and show up for them in a big way. Again, it's kind of going reversed. Yeah, I think they want progress. These are two very strong cards of like, let's commit to this. You have Virgo and Taurus energy. Earth wants to hunker down and do the work. They approach things with a responsibility, with a dedication, with a seriousness. And so I think they're wondering either, are you going to do that for them? Are you capable of that? Or maybe they're having a turn of the tide here and they're going to come in with some sort of big offer to you. I mean, with the Empress and the Knight of Pentacles, that could also be a proposal of some kind. I'm getting so many messages. So many messages. Emotional truth. Why is the Eight of Swords coming up for Sagittarius' person? What is the emotional truth here? What is the emotional truth? They want to move towards something. They may want to travel. Yeah, no, they want to express emotions that have been held back with the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups have so much love to give, so much, like a never-ending cup. But with this Queen of Cups, it's been closed off, it's been shut off. So it could be that this person needs to shut off their emotions to another recipient so that they can come towards you, because ultimately this is what's coming into you, Sagittarius. So emotional truths and emotional depths and emotional conversations. And I'm not necessarily saying that they're going to be weighted and heavy and not fun. I mean, it's a nice blending with the Eight of Wands. That's Sagittarian energy anyway, right? It's Cupid's arrows. I think there's messages of love coming into you. That's the emotional truth. That's what they want to do. They hold a lot of feelings for you, but it's almost like those truths need to be liberated. And right now, this person isn't necessarily convinced that it's an appropriate time to move forward with that. That's what I get. So why is Sagittarius Seven of Pentacles? They're showing up in regards to this situation. Something to do with the heart, heartbreak, heart stuff. Again, it's like, am I good enough? Are they going to reach out? Do they want to build with me? There's a lot of self-doubt here for both of you. And I'm not even necessarily saying that this is a truth, but I don't get the sense that you guys see each other every day, because there's something here about, well, are they in a relationship? There's a lot of like question marks about what you don't know about your person, again, because you guys aren't communicating right now. So there's a lot of like, have they moved on? Do they even love me anymore? Do they like me? Like, or I don't know, if you haven't met, though, again, this seems way too complicated for like a fresh thing. I don't really have a lot of aces. Yes, I have this one, but again, communication. I don't have a lot of aces. I don't have a lot of pages. Like, I don't know. Why is Sagittarius' plans the Six of Cups? That's keeping it light, keeping it cute, keeping it innocent. Yeah, same exact message. You're not looking for anything with like, you don't want to be overwhelmed by the emotions, maybe because you're getting over something that felt too heavy and too weighted. I don't know though, because then in your plans, in terms of what you're thinking, this is all about long-term commitment, right? And so there's I have to be honest, Sag, in your energy, there's kind of like an interesting dynamic. There could be that a lot of your financial responsibilities are coming through here in terms of things you need to prioritize first over relationships. But then I think you're starting to realize, if you're in workaholic mode, you're denying yourself the joy and the pleasure of connections and community and friendships and relationship. And so maybe you're at a turning point where you're going to start moving forward in your dating life more, to put yourself out there, to connect with maybe this person, connect with someone else. Yeah, because I am sort of getting this idea of needing to pull yourself away from work, even though you're not really wanting to. Okay, there's Judgment. So the person of the past, the Queen of Wands, the Chariot, again, maybe moving towards someone from the past, wanting to put work and effort into the relationship. Again, because you see a golden opportunity there. Especially for same-sex couples, particularly female, you have a lot of, again, you have Sagittarian and Cancerian energy, and then you have kind of fire and earth here. Judgment, yeah, the Judgment is like maybe wanting to revisit something and give it a little bit more time and attention, and quite literally work on relationships versus escaping the feelings or avoiding the feelings by throwing yourself into work. I think with the Queen of Wands, we have to go towards what we're passionate about. And I don't know if it's quite literally distance. With the Chariot, it's always shown in a vehicle, right? So some of that quote unquote work and effort being put into a relationship, maybe that you guys have to mend fences, but I'm hearing He's Going the Distance, that song. Who is that? Is that Fatboy Slim? I don't know why. I'm hearing He's Going the Distance. it's not that you have to live at a distance, but it's like you have to tend to the emotional distance or the things that need to be repaired. That's what I'm getting there. All right, love oracles for Sagittarius. Love oracles. Again, there were 2 women showing up there too, so I'm not trying to raise red flags, but there may be choices and options and decisions that need to be made. It doesn't have to necessarily indicate cheating energy, but I think both people are having that suspicion of like, well, are they single? I don't really know. Well, there's one way to find out. You could ask them. I say that like anybody's ever going to, right? I mean, that's the thing when you're a tarot reader. It's like, you know what could solve this? Communication. And yet, I get it though. It's more complicated than that. But part of you just wants to like shake people and be like, it's not that hard. Like, if you're living in your head, that's not a healthy place to live all the time. So sometimes that expression needs to come out into the open. All right, love oracle cards for Sagittarius. I'm getting sassy with you guys. Cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Okay, replaying events over in your head. Sorry. The butterfly, relationships evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. Okay, so that could be what this is too in terms of your plans and goals. You may be doing some inner child work. Setting yourself free from expectations that were put on you by your parents or something like that. And then talking, interesting that that's coming out, since I'm like, you have great communication cards that are going on internally, but not externally. Interested, conversing more, awaiting messages, arriving texts, calls, emails, and hovering. Again, people are looking at you online or someone, I'm almost getting this idea that you're showing up on someone's dating profile, but they're nervous to like connect with you because it's like a self-worth thing. It's like, oh my God, that's what I mean. Like Sagittarius is so beautiful and so pretty and I love them so much. Or, well, I don't know if love is a good word because it's like they might not even know you, but there's someone who like if you're able to even do this on certain dating apps, they keep revisiting your profile. Or maybe it's social media. They're interested. Others of you, again, this could indicate distance with the Chariot and the Eight of Wands. There might be messages going back and forth via text or Skype dates because you're not physically together. Something about going the distance. You may actually need to make plans to go see this and see this person, the situation in order to like get it to thrive, to blow on the embers. I always say that to you, but you know what I mean. And then snake, competitive enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, and the other woman. Okay, so disregard most of that, but the other woman is coming into this. So for those who needed the confirmation, yeah, masks, not showing true feelings, hides, personifies, pretends, deludes, and gaslights. Well, it got complicated, didn't it? I'm hearing do 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 do. What is that song from the 90s? You know the one. Is it Third Eye Blind? I think it is. Something about the cassette tape, the 90s. I'm seeing like Jeeps and those like ridiculous like goggle sunglasses with like tinted neon orange. Something about the 90s. I don't know. Some of you might be 90s babies. Not that reference would make sense to you though. So I don't know. Somebody who experienced their childhood in the 90s or teenage years in the 90s. I'm hearing Semi-Charmed Life. I have no idea what that's about. Isn't that song about drugs? I don't even know. I'm hearing do 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 do. All right, let's refocus our energy. Annie, get it together here. All right, messages, confirmations, signs, symbols, archetype characters that are coming in for Sagittarius. You're singing it too now, aren't you? Okay. Oh my God. Captain, navigator of destiny, voyage, leadership, decision-making, and objective. Be the captain of your own ship. You decide where you're going. You need to chart your own course and your own path and your destiny. And don't be manipulated by others to do so. The influencer, trendsetter, content creator, follower, online influence. So again, that could be indicating someone's job here. I don't know. Again, looking things up on social media is coming through. A dancer, weaver of grace, movement, harmony, rhythm, and passion. There is something here about wanting to keep it light, keeping it light and airy, almost like a ballet dancer. You don't want it to, I'm hearing the word distract, but there's something about, bear with me, I don't know if it's in a superficial sense, but wanting to show up as perfect or wanting to hide or not allow the flaws to be seen. There's something about grace and like I don't know why I'm hearing this. I don't know if it has to do with internalized guilt or self-doubt or self-esteem, self-worth stuff, but it's like I'm getting all these quotes from movies. It's like you have to appear perfect. Don't misstep. There's a tremendous amount of pressure that someone is putting on themselves with the dancer. Like the perfectionist in them is taking over a little bit. But there's also something very graceful about you or about your person or how they view you. I don't know. Educator, imparter, mentor, guide, and teacher. So somebody may be a teacher in this relationship. This could be a connection where you both learn a lot about each other or teach each other a lot about your life or via your life experiences, your upbringing, how you grew up, where you've been, if you're well-traveled, which I'm sure many Sagittariuses are. And then the driver. Yeah, there's something about visiting, but it's not necessarily at a close distance. Like you guys may live like 6 hours apart or something. I'm hearing New York for some of you. There's something about New York. Navigator of journeys, steering, safe passage, and welcome. Okay. All right, we're going to quickly look at not love oracles, money oracles, because this reading is already too long. For Sagittarius, anything they need to hear about their career, money, or finances that would be helpful. Career, money, and finances. Clever, working smart gets work done. Focus on the basics to get better solutions. Sometimes you just need to keep it simple. Anything else about career, money, and finances for Sagittarius? Career, money, and finances for Sagittarius. Gemini had that card as well. Career, money, and finances for Sagittarius, please. Skills. Investing in your skills is a great way to generate money. You can provide service using your expertise to build stable income. Transformation, change is coming for a brand new you. Embrace the transformation to enjoy the process. Sometimes change is uncomfortable, but worth it. Butterfly from the cocoon. Yeah, some of you are it's like influence or something. You're like gonna blow up on social media. For some of you, there's some message about either a coming out or a grand opening or a opening of the doors or opening up the website. Something about more traffic, more hits, more influence. Scorpio energy, transformation. Some of you may have Venus in Scorpio that is playing a large role in your life right now, especially if you have Venus in early degrees of Scorpio. It's being squared by Pluto, and so there's major change up and transformation with your money, who and what you value, again, your self-esteem, and how you find pleasure, how you seek pleasure, what you enjoy. And how you relate, how you connect to others. That's all Venus stuff. And again, this is very specific, but for Sagittarians who have early placements of Venus in early degrees of Sag, so 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degrees, 4 degrees of Sagittarius, it's being squared by Aquarius, so that your love life is going through major transformation. All right, cowrie shells, abundance. We're going to read about that. 25. These are just random oracles. They may or may not relate to your situation, so let's find out. Welcome in the abundance because it is yours. The cowrie shell has been used as currency for centuries, and people still adorn themselves with these shells in the form of jewelry and charms. Wealth is coming your way in the form of financial prosperity, leisure time, and peace of mind. You may receive an unexpected windfall and fulfilling romantic relationships, or you may gain support from someone with valuable resources and connections. Your ability to manifest is now heightened, so it is important to believe that you are worthy of your own desires. Remember that your hard work has not been in vain, and the abundance is coming towards you, and it is well earned. The cowrie shell also speaks of fertility and creation, so be ready for gifts from the universe. Additional meanings include successful projects, new job offers, a fertile time, and harvest season. Love that, Sagittarius. Love. All right, last but not least, Marcella Kroll's Sacred Symbols Oracle. This deck is so cool. I don't use it enough, so we're using it today. Something about someone's eyes is coming through. It's like the Ace of Wands next to the eyes. It's like their eyes glow. Their eyes, I don't mean that literally. They're not an alien. I hope not. There's something about their eyes sparkle. Their eyes are magic. You get lost in their eyes or vice versa. Their eyes are beautiful. Beautiful eyes. And something about the letter I, like double I's, initials. Something about the letter I is coming through as well. All right, Divine Feminine, 06. Ooh, that makes me think of the Lovers. Maybe Gemini energy. Let's see. The Divine Feminine is receptive, creative, empathic, and emotional. In her highest aspect, she represents collaboration, nurturing, sharing, birthing, inclusiveness, and vulnerability in perfect harmony with the world around her. Drawing this card can indicate that more divine feminine energy is required for your current situation or the relationship to thrive. This card can also represent mothers and sister relationships, as well as powerful relationships with women. The symbol is the triple goddess. This is a pagan symbol for maiden, mother, and crone. Love it. All right, Sag, that's what I got for you. Again, thank you guys so much. I appreciate my Sag gang more than I can say. I love reading for you guys, if you can't tell. Thanks for joining me today. Show me some love and hit that like button. I would greatly appreciate it. If you want to leave a positive comment or an emoji, that helps this reading find a greater audience on YouTube. It helps my channel grow, and that's my goal. If you're not already, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell if you want to be alerted when I post my readings. And if you want more content from me, you can find me on Instagram and Facebook. And if you want to leave a tip or a donation, I am now welcoming that. You can hit the heart symbol with the $ through it to leave a tip. Again, that would be greatly appreciated and encouraged for that matter. I'm the Intuitive Teacup. Thanks for joining me today, Sagittarius gang. I will see you soon for more tarot. Bye.